Welcome back. We're here with Season 12 Hearthstone again. Today we're trying to complete a Warlock Win 5 quest. So I've looked on Hearthstone to see what the current meta of Warlock Zoo is. Warlock Zoo was something I played 2 or 3 seasons ago because it's a very easy deck to get into as far as a person who hasn't bought a ton of cards is concerned. And it still is that way by the looks of it. There's a couple rare cards in here that you can get through either Nax or GVG, just getting lucky on packs. But this is a much different deck than what the original Zoo deck was. And I'll walk you through a few things that are unusual. The original Zoo didn't use Immortal Coil. Some of the formulations of Zoo used Abusive Sergeant, but it fell out of favor later on in the season when Zoo was very popular. And now it's back again. There's an Elven Archer, which I can only imagine is used for popping bubbles, maybe. I'm not too sure. Flame Imps are standard, Leper Gnome standard, Voidwalker standard. New Dark Bomb, but there's only a singleton of this, which is a little odd. Especially given one of the other choices we'll get to later on. Direwolf, it was a standard staple. It does a few things. It pumps your little characters, and it also activates an Nerubian Egg, so you can trade a Nerubian Egg in and get the pop 4/4 Nerubian out of it. Haunted Creeper was a staple because of the Death Rattle with Undertaker. Ironbeak Owl, I mean, this is a good card in any deck in my mind. Knife Juggler, pretty standard. Egg standard. Shattered Sun Cleric, again, this was a card that was in favor in the early formulations of Zoo, and fell out of favor later on in Zoo, and apparently it's back now. Implosion, GVG, addition to this deck that I think we saw for the first time in Season 11. And it's been a staple since Season 11, I think, in Zoo. I've had some mixed success with it. I tried it in a Zoo deck a while ago, and it was, so-so. Defender of Argus, again, this is a Nerubian Egg activator. It also pumps the character and gives you a taunt so you can survive. Piloted Shredder, I don't even know why this is. How does this fit? Is this just a good card inclusion? I would almost think another Dark Bomb would be better than Piloted Shredder, but hey, whatever. I'll try out this deck. The thing I don't like is there's no Soulfires, and I know that they increase the Soulfire mana cost, but I still think Soulfire is worthwhile in a Zoo deck. And I don't know why we couldn't find a place in here to put it in. But we'll see how this plays out. I haven't even tried this deck yet. Doomguard, always standard in Zoo. It's a good finisher. We'll give this a shot. So we've so far been struggling in rank 16, rank 17. I think the Mech Warrior deck was a little weak, at least at the meta that was playing at 16 and 17. It may be stronger later on. I'm hoping this new Zoo deck is a little bit more powerful than the Mech Warrior was. The Mech Warrior to me seemed very dependent on having good draws early game and being able to board control early game, which can fail sometimes, and it's to be expected. It's kind of one of those, either you win on the draw or you don't win on the draw. Let's see here. I don't think any of these are good for an opening hand except the Abusive Sergeant, so we'll chuck those back. We're looking for Voidwalkers, Flame Imps, Leper Gnomes. This is good. This is a much better hand. And our opponent may be a bit AFK or not paying attention. Leper Gnome is a more aggressive play than the Voidwalker here, so we'll put that out. Next turn we can Abusive Sergeant to trade in if he plays anything 3 health or more. We could also just taunt up. We could play our Haunted Creeper. We've got lots of options. The thing about Zoo that I like the most is that it draws so nice. There's always some play option available to you.
I wonder.
That's fine. Leopard Gnome did 4 damage total. Man, is this guy ever playing slow. There's not a lot to think about here. Please make your play. We've got... whoa, the cards were out of whack there. The Haunted Creeper is the play here. 2 health, doesn't die to the dagger unless he deadly poisons. Voidwalker would have been okay too, but it didn't use all our mana.
Ha, this guy's toast.
Now here, I think the play is to coin Implosion. And we're hoping for a minimum of 2 damage to be done. And we got 4, so we got very lucky. Blade Flurry would be a bad result to this, or a bad response for us. Defender of Argus would be good here. We could pop both of these up 2/2s. And I don't see a better play than that at this point. We could also do it this way, which would likely be better to give 1 3 health.
My shield for Argus.
You got deadly poison.
Ha, this guy's toast.
Okay, well that set us back quite a bit. He had a few responses. Couple things we could do here. We could play a Lotheb, or we could play Elven Archer, bump in for the trade there, and then put on either a Voidwalker or both of the Haunted Creepers. I think for developing board presence, this is the better play to make.
One shot.
And we may want to actually Voidwalker here instead, even though we're going to waste 1 mana. Just to give some protection, because next turn we could Abusive Sergeant for some damage. We want to keep something on the board.
I see.
We could play our own Lotheb. And the advantage of that would be no sap next turn. Actually, he still might be able to play it. I think it's the powerful play here, so we'll do that and pump up one of these guys. We'll go to the face, make him deal with our creatures. So we have 8 damage on the board. We could do 9. That's all we could do is 9. We'd have 9, 10 coming back. So the other option here might be to board control and draw. I think that's the better play. Board control and draw.
The end is
It's a good tempo swing for him.
Get in there and fight, maggot!
We must cleanse the Sunwell.
We still have board control, and it's going to be tough to take board control from us in my mind. I don't think he's got the abilities to do it. The only one that would do it here for him is a weapon with Blade Flurry. But we do have some drawing power with the hero ability, and we haven't done a lot of it yet. I'm hoping we draw a Doomguard. Draw Doomguard, the game is over at this point. Yeah, that's a bit of a blowout. Okay, we need a Doomguard and an Abusive Sergeant. I think we've used, have we used 2 Abusives yet? I'm not sure. This is going to come down to the wire, I think. Doomguard or bust.
Put this apple on your head.
Okay, we got board control back. Another Blade Flurry combo would blow us out here and likely be our demise. But I'm hopeful that's not going to happen. If we could just draw a Doomguard, this would have been over a couple turns ago, but we're having some trouble here. What's our chances? 2 out of 11, so we have a good chance of drawing the Doomguard. Wow. He got exactly what he needed. I guess I should have expected it. He had sprint. Oh, wow. This game just cascaded. We were in such a dominating position. And we just lost tempo from the Blade Flurry, the first one. So we'll wish him a well played and kill ourselves. That was incredible. I mean, we had an extremely high chance to have pulled a Doomguard prior to that, and we didn't.
Gul'dan versus Valera.
Watch You're back.
Your soul shall be mine.
Keep the flame imp, see if we can get a leper gnome maybe. Yeah, that's good. That's a good draw. Okay, it's knife juggler here. I've played so much Zoo that I know the plays, this, you know, what is a stronger turn 2 play. I know the matchups against the classes. It's a little bit different now than it was when the Undertaker was involved in the deck, obviously. But really, when I played Zoo, I didn't rely on the Undertaker. I know a lot of people said, okay, yeah, if you get the draw with the Undertaker early, you get your death rattles, you're going to win the game. But yeah, that's true. But at the same time, you didn't always draw the Undertaker. So, I don't know. I think that the deck still plays very, very much the same. Here we're going to tap. I want to see if I can draw into a Doomguard early. Implosion is great. He'll probably play, say, SI7 agent this turn, I would imagine. He might not. Well, we'll see. We'll see. I mean, anything he plays, Implosion is going to be good against it. Yeah, that sucks for us. So, let's see what we can play here. Let's do this. Yeah, we take some more damage from our flame imp, but that's okay. We don't want to commit too hard to the board because of Blade Flurry again. And if we have to Implosion, then we're even more committed to the board, essentially. That also blows us out. So the play could be Implosion here, but I want to actually draw to get some tempo back. I'm just going to trade into the Thalnos, give him his card draw. We'll tap to see what we get. That's a good draw.
Put this apple on your head.
And we'll just leave it there for this turn. Not a lot of good options, so we will just tap. Okay. So we have a Doomguard for next turn, and do we want to get rid of anything here? Let's spill our hand to lean down a little bit.
Shot, one kill.
So power overwhelming 5/5, another 5 is 10. If he doesn't kill, you kill the Voidwalker. Could still do 10 as long as he doesn't take the. Okay, he did. So. We'll change up the strategy here.
We must cleanse the Sunwell.
I think he's dead next turn unless he can Blade Flurry here. He might be able to.
too soon. So many options.
He might know he's dead here. He might assume that the Doomguard is coming into play. Oh, he does have the flurry. Why would you wait so long? Lotheb is the better play. Do we want to tap though? That's the question. I don't think we do. Oh boy. No, I don't think we're gonna tap. If that's all he's got, then we won. Okay. $50-50. 50-50. You got to be slightly better than 50-50 to rank up, so we're not quite there yet with this deck. But I think I'll be able to play this deck better than the Mech Warrior one anyway. Not enough gold for a pack, so that's it for today. Thanks very much for watching, guys. Bye-bye.